programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Slips through the line. Got it on room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Looking to pass, it's Clay. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You could put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Wolfpack will get the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Let's talk for a second about NC State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Off play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got his man out of the backfield. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Going for it all. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Clay. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Clay. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and gains some of the yardage on the punt. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. With the catch, it's Parrish. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Dropping back, it's Clay. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Puts it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabs it in the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence. Turning it on! Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Clay. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Snap from the gun on third down. Complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And now this offense will take the field again. To throw, it's Clay. Working that wide receiver screen. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this run.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. Bringing it back. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Back to pass, it's Clay. Completes it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Hawkeyes have moved it inside the 20. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
He turns that loose down the right side. Makes a grab deep. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one.